Holiday when beachgoers look for fun and sun, a West Baltimore woman is wrestling with thoughts tonight about her son. He should be by her side tonight. Instead, she wants answers to why her 6-year-old son died at Sandy Point State Park. Jeff Hager spoke with her today, and she's raising concerns tonight about what happened this weekend. Jeff?
Well, Jamie, this was the first time Rochelle Batchelor allowed her children to go to the beach without her. And she wants this to be the last time any child drowns there for lack of what she believes are sufficient safety measures being in place. Thousands of Marylanders headed for the beaches on the 4th of July, and when Rochelle Batchelor's children were invited to go along with family as she worked that day, she finally gave her consent.
Saquon kept on begging me, "Mom, please, please." I said, "Okay, you can go, but only one condition: they keep a good eye on all of my babies, because all 3 was gone."
The family arrived early at Sandy Point State Park and cautioned the children not to enter the water as they set up to spend the day there. But 12-year-old Ty J. Taylor says when a young boy tossed one of their balls into the water, her 6-year-old relative, Saquon Kennedy, ignored their pleas to wait for an adult to retrieve it.
That's when Saquon swam to the ball and he threw the ball back, but that's when he swam back and he was just jumping out the water.
The children watched as Saquon disappeared beneath the water's surface, and by the time some of the estimated 1,000 people who had already arrived at the beach entered the water, forming a human chain to try to find him, it was too late.
How long was he in the water before they found him?
Like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
Saquon's mother, who lost her eldest son in a shooting and her mother to cancer within the last year, now openly questions how such a tragedy could happen in a state park.
I don't understand this. This is a beach. Where was the lifeguards? I mean, if the beach wasn't open, why they let people on?
While Sandy Point opens at 6 o'clock in the morning, the park only provides lifeguards from 11 until 6 o'clock at night. But Rochelle Batchelor says there should be warning signs or even barriers to keep swimmers from entering the water at their own risk when the children's lives are at stake, like that of her son.
And people kept on saying, like, is God willing? This is not God willing. I'm not going to accept that. God wouldn't take him away like that. He was like...
Funeral services for Saquon will be held on Wednesday at the March Funeral Home at 1101 East North Avenue. The wake will begin at 11:30, followed by the funeral at noon with his burial after its conclusion at Mount Zion Cemetery. Jeff Hager, ABC 2 News.